Jeepers, am I tired. It really is largely due to the fact that my low yesterday is what forced me to go to bed angry. Yeah, sorry. Actually, yeah, that was my low. I really went to bed angry last night. That's okay. I don't know, give away why because it's kind of personal. But other than that, my high yesterday was, I did get to see my folks yesterday, and we had a nice dinner. We wanted to watch TV together for a little while, and I got to see him again after a couple of days, so that was very nice. And my act of kindness was when I went to see my parents. Wednesday is actually garbage day, and so when I got to my folks' place, I took the I want to say garbage cans. It's really one garbage can and the recyclable bin. And usually have cardboard and stuff in there. So yeah, I took in the garbage can and recyclable bin for my parents, so they can fill it up again for the next week. Yeah, even after all these years, Wednesday is still garbage day. It's funny, I was just saying that yesterday was also hump day. So, I guess, in a way, at least for me, yesterday was sort of an angry hump that I got over. But, it's Thursday. Happy Thursday, everybody. And, yeah. Right. First things first. I actually have a dentist appointment this morning, so I'll actually be going there. I'll be heading out after I finish this. I mean, not really any problems. It's just like a routine, cleaning. That's really all I'm going for. For the most part, my teeth have always been pretty nice. I mean, the only times they haven't really been nice really has nothing to do with me personally. Well, technically, it has something to do with me because of my teeth. But, I don't know if I've ever actually said this before. I'm sure I've said this before, but I actually wear a night guard at night. A night guard is for your teeth. See, some people actually have a problem with grinding teeth while they're asleep. Maybe they're dreaming about something. Maybe deep down they're stressed. I don't know. But, I wear a night guard, at night, and even with a night guard, sometimes my teeth can get a little worn out is all. I mean, that's nothing to be concerned with. Plus, it shows the dentist that I'm religiously wearing it. Seriously, I'll never forget when I first, actually, it was right around the time I first started Trinity Pauling, actually. I mean, Trinity Pauling would technically have been considered the first time I was ever on my own for anything. No mother, no father. At least, well, technically I did have my mother and father. They were just all the way in, Big Flats, New York, which is, 3.5, 4 hours away. So, yeah, if I was on my own. And, before going to college, you gotta make sure you get your supplies in a fair order. Toiletries, clothes, important stuff like that. And I just remember out of the blue, because when I first got the night guard, I didn't really wear it like I should have religiously. In fact, here's how bad my dental hygiene was. It wasn't until I got to Trinity Pauling I actually got into flossing. Yeah, I never really did that great of a job flossing my teeth. Here's the thing. If I had, a big piece of, a popcorn kernel stuck in my teeth or something like that, I would use floss, but that was really it. and I only went to get that specific, area of my mouth. But then when I'm at Trinity Polling, just out of the blue, I'm like, I just pick up the floss and I just start using it. And I've used it ever since. And since then, my dentist has really remarked highly about how good I kept that up. My gums have been pretty pristine over the years. So, yeah, I guess. So, yeah, kids, when we say you should brush your teeth, we're not kidding. You really should. This is a PSA for teeth cleaning. No, it's not just that. But, I usually go see my dentist, once every 6 months. I actually probably would have seen them sooner, but, COVID. So, the way I see it, I'm going to be seeing them today, and it's probably not going to be until, probably even February or March of next year when I see my dentist again. Because, it's August right now, and, August, September, October, November, December, January. Yeah, it's going to be February probably at least. I mean, here's the thing. I would like to say it's because, 6 months would technically be February 6th. But for whatever reason, the schedule's just going to have to fall where it does when I, set up after everything's, taken care of. Other than that, in case anyone is wondering, my teeth cleaning process has been the same because here's the thing, for a long time it was actually floss, then use the mouthwash, then brush your teeth, and then, night guard, and then go to bed. But, one day out of the blue, I just looked on the back of a, mouthwash bottle. I used Listerine, by the way. And seriously, look at, the bottle of Listerine you're using, if you're using it. Because depending on, what it says, it's going to totally, change it's probably going to change how you brush your teeth. Because some bottles of Listerine do the order, floss, then rinse, then brush, the order I just said as that. But some bottles of Listerine, maybe it's a different formula they use, or maybe it's a different product. But they do, because of it, I floss, then brush, then rinse. It really does depend on I think it depends on the intensity of the Listerine you're using, or really any kind of mouthwash. Really, I just use Listerine. But yeah, seriously, read the back of a Listerine bottle. It's actually quite fascinating with the things you're allowed to do and not allowed to do after you use it. Pretty obvious. One of the top priorities with Listerine is don't straight up drink it. I never have, because why? And so, yeah, I obviously don't straight up drink the stuff because, it's pretty bad for you. What else? Depending on the Listerine bottle as well, get this. You shouldn't, eat or drink after you brush your teeth, obviously. But with this one particular brand of Listerine that I use, it says you're not allowed to eat or drink anything for a half hour, first of all, straight up. And you're supposed to rinse for 1 minute. Yeah, that's a really big difference. Because some Listerine bottles will say, okay, rinse for 30 seconds and you're done. But no, some Listerine says rinse for a full minute. So luckily, that's when I like to multitask. Sure, you can multitask. You can clean your bathroom maybe, put on your pajamas. Oh, that was quite loud. Someone was really tooting their horn. Anyway, yeah, so if I'm rinsing my mouth out for a minute, I'm just gonna multitask. Why not? It's put on put on like my pajamas or something. I don't know. I can't really make any kind of motion sitting down like this. But yeah. Wow, this somehow kind of. Can you tell I'm going to the dentist today? Well, I think it's going to be a pretty good day overall. I mean, the fact that the sun is shining on the side of my face right now should indicate that, at least the day itself is going to be nice. That would be pretty cool, right? I guess I can quickly get into where I get my teeth cleaned. I actually used to go to this one place in Corning, but I actually remember that place being kind of like dingy and dim, and for whatever reason, my mom didn't really feel like it was a great fit for me. So I ended up going to this one place in Horseheads called Gardner Road Family Dentistry, and I'm getting my teeth cleaned there ever since. They're wonderful people. I think I've had the same dentist for many, many years, and hopefully I'm going to continue to do that. I say hopefully because, stuff could happen. Although I'm interested in seeing, what this appointment's going to bring. Because, with COVID, everything, procedures have to be much different than they used to be. I would not be surprised if, I'm the only patient they have for, an hour. Because that's about all I can do. Maybe that's going to be... And it's been like that for a lot of establishments. Places like dentistries and, barbershops and hair salons, they're open, but they're only letting, one, maybe two patients or customers in at a time. So, again, it goes back to what I said probably, way back on the first day of summer when things were really starting to pick up. We're slowly but surely, getting back into those norms. But because we want to err on the side of caution, it's got to be at a speed that's a lot slower than what we would like, I guess. But, we are still making progress, and that's always a good thing. I mean, I don't want to get, political on anything involving COVID-19 because you're going to be hearing about that stuff forever. And honestly, the last place you'd probably want to hear it was from me. But, just like everybody else, I'm constantly hearing, the debate. Should schools open? Should there be sports? Should there be an election? Stuff like that. And honestly, I'm just going to take one day at a time. I mean, again, a vast majority of the stuff that people are talking about technically doesn't really apply to me. I mean, I say technically because, at some point maybe it did, but maybe it doesn't anymore. I don't know. Maybe I'm too old for stuff. Go to school out. Well, technically not too old to go to school, but you get the idea. I'm just going to take one day at a time and do whatever someone who clearly would know more than I can tell me what I should do. I mean, I say clearly because, yes, we can all say that we know more than other people on certain things. That's fine. I mean, I'm not going to know everything. But, you just got to not be blind as to who you're following or who you're listening to. And, again, it actually sort of stems from what I said when the Black Lives Matter movement sort of began to go into full swing. Surround yourself with good people who want, good things to happen, not just for you, but for everyone else that, they care about. And if you can, try and help others yourself. It's really the only best advice that, yes, I know that things are technically better, quote unquote, but of course, it's really an incline. And it's an incline that, we're constantly going to try and climb up. And sometimes there'll be good days, sometimes they'll be bad. In a way, it's kind of a good thing I always do a low high and an act of kindness because it does sort of help keep track of everything. That, at least for me. I mean, again, you can do a low, high act of kindness. You don't have to. I just wanted to do that when I made these videos because it really just sort of... Actually, I thought about this when I first started doing low, high act of kindness. By doing it in the beginning of these videos, it's actually sort of making everything come out full circle. Because, I start off with a low, high, and act of kindness. And I end the video the way that I've done forever at this point. Which, I hope you all like the video, share it, subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me on the social media platforms that I'm on. I'm on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr. And, other than that, I still follow LHAOK even now. I'm very humbled I made this video for all of you guys to watch and enjoy for today. I'm hoping you have a wonderful, wonderful Thursday. Get ready for some hot ones. There's going to be a new episode of Hot Ones Day. That's going to be fun. And remember, if you ever want to talk or chat, I'm always going to be here to lend an ear. I'll always have your back. Take care and make good choices. See ya.